Hi everyone, I am Teacher Faye, one of your instructors for this lesson.
Hi, I am Jessa R Andona, one of your instructors for today's discussion.
Before we're going to start our discussion, may we have first a prayer. Let me remind you again about our house rules. First, if you have any questions, clarifications, or ideas to share, please raise your hand to be recognized. Second, gadgets or anything that could distract you or your focus from our discussion is strictly prohibited. And last, show respect to be respected. Before we proceed to our lesson proper, let us have first a review from our past discussion. Now, what was the lesson we discussed in our previous discussion? That's correct. It's all about parallel structure. Now, what is parallel structure? Very good. Parallel structure, or also called parallelism, is a repetition of a chosen grammatical form within a sentence. For example, Ben likes swimming, biking, and skating. Now, the sentence is in parallel structure because of the gerund ing form of the verb. Now, what are the gerund ing form of the verb used in the sentence? That's correct. The gerund ing form of the verb used in the sentence are biking, swimming, and skating. So I think you all understood our past discussion. Now, let us proceed to the first ever activity in this discussion. Now, I will be calling this activity as Wheel of Luck. We will going to use an app called Roulette Wheel of Luck. We will be having three numbers. Number 1, 3, and 7. So in those numbers, each of it has a corresponding category. Number 1, you compare yourself to anything. Either thing, an animal, a place, a song, or whatever you like to compare yourself with. Number 3, think the clouds and the trees as humans. So if the clouds or the trees are humans, what do you think they wanted to do? The last number, which is number 7, you compare the moon or the sky or the sun to other things without using a word that signify comparison, like the word like, as, or that. How was the activity, class? Did you enjoy it? No. Did it give you a hint of what is our lesson today? Very good! Our lesson for today is all about figures of speech.
So, our objectives for today is, at the end of the lessons, the students should be able to, first, identify the 3 types of figures of speech. Second, know the difference and definition between the simile, metaphor, and personification. And third, our last objectives is construct sentences using the 3 types of figures of speech. Figures of speech are words or phrases that has different meaning or not its normal definition. There are three types of comparative figures of speech, and those are simile, metaphor, and personification. But let's discuss the simile first. Simile is a figurative speech that compares two things using the connective words such as like, as, or than. For example, writing a novel is like running a marathon. The connective words that is used in the sentence is the word like. Second comparative figures of speech is the metaphor. Metaphor is a figures of speech that compares two dissimilar things and finds a point in common without using the connective words such as the like, as, or than. For example, the sky is the limit. There is no connective words used there. Personification is a figures of speech that speaking of an abstract quality or inanimate object as if it is a real person. Example, lightning dance across the sky. Let's have activity then. Read the short story and identify the sentences or phrases that uses simile, metaphor, and personification. To identify it, use the following color code. Red for simile, yellow for metaphor, and blue for personification. There should be a total of 6 simile, 4 metaphor, and 5 personification. How did you find our activity? Okay, what is figures of speech? Very good. What are the 3 types of figures of speech? Yes, good job. That's good. What is simile? Yeah, very good. Who can give me an example? What is metaphor? Give me the definition of metaphor. Yes, good job. What about the definition of personification? Yes, thank you. Very good.
Now for our last activity, please get a 1/4 sheet of paper. Please read the instruction carefully and write only your answers. You only have 2 minutes to complete the task. Good luck! For your assignment, please identify the figures of speech used in these 2 phrases. A. Cry of the sky. B. Sleeps like a baby. Write your answer on your notebook only and please provide 1 example each. That ends our discussion for today. Thank you so much everyone for listening, and we hope that you will nurture all your learnings today. God bless, keep safe, and see you